In the first quarter of 2006, cases reported at the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit DVVSU is 2016. At the Accra office, the three most reported cases are assault, defilement, and threats. The total number of victims for the quarter is 284. Most victims are between the ages of 13 and 18. It came out that males dominated the number of perpetrators of domestic violence. The pictures we are seeing are faces of domestic violence in Ghana. Majority of such cases are not reported. As a result, women, girls and boys die on daily basis. These images represent acid poured on victim, hot iron pressed on a woman's breast, a child severely lashed and electric heater pressed on a woman's back. The question then is, do we have the appropriate legal framework to address this violence? What are our legislators doing? When will they act?
Ana papa bi suma me se me kotopia otambla tina mpesa me kotopia otano na se me fan ko ne dem ho tina bi ka chem se man fan ko ne dem ho timi de ko ne dem ho no ana oloke dai no oloke me no de tumago chichi mani na da ma me pre me ho no na oda me so opia me se me nko me fie.
Children who are defiled, during defilements, they can get all form of trauma. There are situations where even some of children get tests and they develop rectovaginal fistula, whereby feces will be entering their vagina.
Me ko na ma ya se me ya na me baba me na ma bisa me say ade na baba me nem ti na me pesa me ka ti me ko to me pant no etu ye dam we chi ho ti ma me ko hye so gu ye no na ohun se me pant no eda echile ho ti me fi school by no bisa me na me papa bi na osuma am se me kotopia otamra na oda me so.
When the abuse happens, the child may not be able to tell for the reasons that, well, she might have been threatened with death. She might have been bribed as a result of a gift. I will buy you this, I will buy you that. If you don't tell, if you tell anybody about it, I will be taken to jail. You will not see me again. And a child wouldn't want to hurt anybody. So perpetrators know these things about children.
Now, it is important that the victim, particularly if they are children, be shielded from the glare of publicity. And many of these cases ought to be held in camera, and their identities should not be disclosed. Sometimes facing the perpetrator can even paralyze you, because you're so traumatized, the child is so traumatized that the minute she sees the perpetrator staring at her across the courtroom, she just panics and cannot give the proper evidence.
Ne me yele bobla na bra na ye bono na echi na life for asesa wo me se afosam kada me yin ntine biem meje na wo nta wo je no mu no na maka me de channel bet mon kro mo kaka ma biara nti na la anya aza maka che ne dem de yibi no obede kwesida obede me nko na me se mon nko okan ya na echi also in a long way, now me no imats and me out from see me uncle. No more sorry, me in your cray. Yea, for Nala no man a banado, as in a bonno con, me your cray. Your cause in a two good Miss Oinomotum Penimuna, baby I had done now for no soda. The matam no general or yab for if you be head. No man can some man or two a hole. And so one no Jamie Cabin or two crunum or taboo. Ntabu no ntunu na mi se na abu so ede mi nkalo tutumi na o che de nye bibiara so wie ya na obi sam de nti mo wa na na mo nkọ wa na mi so mala mo wa o na echi mo hwe na wa panta no motike no nti o twe se kan na mo soro mo bu ntwa na mi so ya na me ka mi we za agrala mo wa o na me bu mfu aso ma aka na ma aka we yin se kan na nka man kadam. So one no, or the second agent modo. Mokwa ne ncha na no rupi n'echi. Mokwa ne ncha na rupi n'echi. Na mama do. Me yam pa bo wi ya mama do me je seka no. Na odwutwa me nse ni mfa. This fuel. So twa atebini na mu buto. Awo na start do twitwa me baby ala osara wo twa. Me hu hwi biem na mamonya de to man na me the hospital.
So invariably what they do is they stay there, keep quiet, because even their mothers will tell them that you're not the only one who was beating, so it's okay for the sake of your children, sit there and bear it. And then it progresses and it goes on, and with time we hear that the man has poured acid on her and disfigured her permanently on suspicion of infidelity, or he's hit her, slaughtered her, and the woman is dead. Now at that point, death is the highest form of physical assault. At that point, then the whole society is in uproar. But the warning signs were there. The woman complained, and we all let her down. Nobody did anything to help her out of the situation she was in. Now she's dead. Her family have realized that they have a princess. Should we wait until the women pay the ultimate price before we act?
Nature home with jay. The member in the way in ma, wa be fee. Obe fear no. Anytime be a rock or quarter, monk for come hawker, monk for come hawker. When there's some no, we jane more on a name fee. My monk for soja. What's when you scour what about man short today? We jam on a number. No, I am your day. Why am the mazi? Ne. Abenen to mwinza asam no mo wan fra no wan kan asam osa the worker chen wan kan ma weje ne free ma no nenam ozizi onom na weje mo from esum ozegu modo ana na o ma o yem yo menta ase ntempede abenan kasa fra asam ne bio na yehwem ma yehuma otibiara.
The interminable delays, the go come syndrome, puts them off. Now, if you think that sometimes a rape case can take up to 3 to 5 years to be concluded, how many people can continually chase these cases? And you go to court and it's adjourned because the witness is not there, the accused person's lawyer is not there, all kinds of reasons. So they give up. And there are many cases which have been started and not concluded because of the delays. So it is time for the judicial service, the police service, the prosecutions department of the Attorney General's office to work closely together to fashion out a more efficient system of administration of criminal justice in this country.
My father, and we had a little misunderstanding. So it was like he was not giving me money. So I saw this family friend and he promised me a job since I had done a computer course. One Thursday morning, he called me and told me to come over since he has got a job for me. I went to his place and he is married. I went to his place. His wife was not around. We had a chat. He told me I was now a big girl. And we watched movie, but he did not say anything about the job.
The child has been groomed. He or she has so much confidence. It may be the only person he or she tells her problem in confidence. And at a point, this perpetrator abuses the confidence of this child. We all know children are trusting. Give a child anything. A child will do anything for the love of a significant other. And these perpetrators present